Have you ever felt like you were running in circles, working hard, trying everything, but never quite breaking free? That was me, a Nigerian banker, navigating job insecurity, financial struggles, and failed businesses. I tried everything: poultry farming, vegetable farming, cassava processing, multi-level marketing. Nothing worked. Then one trip changed my entire perspective, and that is the story I'm sharing today. So, by the end of this video, you would understand how my journey led me to Canada, what I understood about Nigeria's future, and now you also can take the steps to achieve your dream life. If you have ever felt stuck, this might just be the wake-up call that you needed. Hi there, my name is Owoola. I help families like yours secure their financial futures through smart wealth-building strategies here in Canada. If you're tired of watching your money lose value and you want to grow real wealth, you are in the right place. So hit the subscribe button and let's dive in. Today I'm sharing my journey from Nigerian banking industry to Canada, from job insecurity to countless side hustles, and how one trip made me rethink everything. If you've ever wondered, is there a better life outside Nigeria? This is for you. Let's start with the banking struggles and endless side hustles. I worked at Bank PHB, Diamond Bank, and Union Bank. And guess what? Every bank I worked got acquired. Like, it became a running joke that I was a corporate takeover magnet. My job security was zero, no guaranteed. And just like every Nigerian, I tried to create other income streams. I invested in multi-level marketing. If you heard about Club Freedom, I did Diamond Cash Club with them then. I did Swiss Golden. I invested in poultry. I did vegetable farming. I did all sorts of things. I did product sales like Ruzu, like Max. Yes, some people made money, but maybe I wasn't lucky. I didn't make money. If you're one of those that trusted me with your money in some of these schemes and your money is still trapped, like the Swiss Golden, I'm truly sorry. At one point, I was juggling so many side hustles just to find financial freedom, but all I got was exhaustion and disappointment. Banking wasn't just tough, it was traumatizing for me. I started work at Bank PHB with so much excitement, fresh from training school, ready to get to work. But reality hit fast. I was posted to Ilorin because my name sounded masculine. It didn't take so long before I had my first banking crisis. And when I got there, my first banking crisis unfolded. ATM cards belonging to teachers went missing, and I was held responsible. Like me, a fresh graduate that was made the head of customer service over people that had years of banking experience. And my head of operation decided I had to start paying for it. I hated going to work. I saw my colleagues get trapped in the system. My head of operations wouldn't let tellers go on vacation until they had shortages that swallowed their whole salaries. It was a toxic cycle. Years later, when I moved to Canada, I could have gone back to banking, but I hated it. Instead, I chose the insurance industry, which allowed me to also meaningfully help people with their finances, albeit in a little different way. So from my banking journey, I moved on to an American dream. There was an American seed. During my last pregnancy, a colleague introduced me to the idea of having the baby in the US for citizenship. It seemed impossible at first. I researched and I applied for the visa. Guess what? I was approved. I arrived in a small town in Texas and everything shifted. A town of about 20,000 people at that time had good roads that looked better than the roads in Abuja, had a very large hospital and an organized marketplace. I was surprised. I was wowed. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, basic infrastructure was luxury. At that moment, it dawned on me that Nigeria might not reach this level of infrastructural development in my lifetime. This realization hurt, but it pushed me to act. I returned to Nigeria, but I couldn't unsee what I had witnessed. For 6 months, I researched legal immigration options. Canada made the most sense because it had clearer pathways to permanent residency and citizenship. I took IELTS exams, had high scores, and committed to making the move. I gave away all my suits, jackets, and corporate dresses because I never wanted to wear them again. Guess what? Years later, I found myself wearing them again, but this time on my own terms. My journey wasn't easy. I tried and failed so many times before finally figuring out the right path. If you are in the phase where everything feels uncertain, keep pushing. Research, plan, and take action because one decision can change your life. What step are you taking towards your dream today? Drop a comment below. I'd love to read from you. And if you're interested in smart wealth building strategies for life in Canada, subscribe to this channel so you don't miss more insights on financial freedom and securing your future. See you in the next one.